Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, this is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Here are the five for Philadelphia. They've got Stephen Curry, and it's Robinson in at the 5 spot, and it's Jordan in at shooting guard.
We finally beat the 80s, 90s after about 7-8 games, man. I beat them off screen. I'm gonna put the video up. Finally got them, boys.
To the inside. Duncan, no good. So it's Philadelphia now. Now Philadelphia with it. Here's Roy. Some solid defense from Jordan.
Look at them game mode, man. God damn it.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Duncan. Jordan with it. That shot is off. Now here's Curry. The 3 is up. The rebound by Duncan. Now here's Jordan. The D's right on him.
He may need to take a seat and recalibrate. That's his second foul in under a minute.
On defense, the visiting team.
What the hell? What is this shit doing there?
Pass to Pippen. Here's Olajuwon. Robinson defending. Here's Roy. Over Jordan. Roy's shot is good.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Stockton, the pass to Pippen. Here's Olajuwon. And he jams it home with authority.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. McDaniel, pass to Curry. To the wing, right side. Robinson, a screen on Jordan. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Jordan. Shot from 16. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Roy.
Oh, come on. That's
the quick look, no good that time. Oh, he's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Stockton, the pass to Pippen. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
First free.
Hold up, Slimy. Hold up, Slimy. Yeah, right.
Throw is good. And Philadelphia making a change here. DeRozan is checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Outside Curry. Pass to McDaniel. The 3 is up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
So much attention on Steph. That really opens up the floor.
The home team calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
X-Man out here holding it down.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Drexler. Here's Olajuwon. Now Jordan. Fader on the way. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3. And Curry's got the ball here for Philadelphia. DeRozan with the ball. The kick out. Curry. A minute 53 left to play in the first quarter. Down low. Just 5 on the clock.
That was nasty.
Pass to Drexler.
Come on, get Timmy.
Here's Duncan. No points so far.
Timmy. That's what we going for, man. I need it. I mean, I don't really need him, but we're taking the move forward.
1:36 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Duncan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Drexler. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan.
Go off.
No help needed. That was all DeRozan.
Right,
1:14 left to play in the first. Here's Drexler, defended by DeRozan.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, get us in the game, man.
Robinson with it. Curry looking it over. Inside. Robinson can't hit.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Drexler. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Duncan. He's covered by Curry.
Oh, this is the mismatch we don't need. Yeah, good foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Fuck.
He's off on the first.
It's pretty interesting to watch Tim through his career have some struggles from the free throw line and then regain his consistency.
Now Philadelphia with it. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of this game. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's Iverson. James outside. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
DeRozan outside. Pass to Curry. Takes the three. The rebound by Malone.
Come on.
We're at the end of one in a close game so far. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
We've got LeBron James. And it's Olajuwon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Yep, that one goes. Here's Iverson. And for Philadelphia, Stephen Curry is out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Robinson in at the 5, down low. They've got James, and it's Malone in at power forward. DeRozan, forceful inside. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Here's Nowitzki. Pass to Curry. With the teardrop. It's blocked. Here's Malone. Now James. He's covered by Curry. Fades and shoots. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Going to work now from the mid-range. LeBron's going to take whatever the defense gives him.
Outside Curry. Oh, Curry! A sick triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Oh,
the home team calls timeout.
We're not playing with these guys, man. We're not playing, man. They fighting, but we're not playing.
So both teams making some changes here.
Guess I ain't got Jimmy in this lineup. I forgot to put Jimmy out here.
Here's Iverson. He's scoreless. Jordan, the pass to Malone. Olajuwon. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Here's Rizachet. To the middle. And that one's good. Brand.
Oh, he hurt himself.
And Philadelphia
I'm
leads
always
by
getting
5.
hurt on the score.
Really
That's my second fucking
wing.
score. It should have been a foul.
Rizachet isn't a ball stopper.
Damn,
he really
Elton.
looks for his teammates.
Fuck.
And out on the wings, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length,
And they gonna
good
take his
athleticism,
mouth.
and his jump shot could be elite.
Come on,
And
Brand
Greg
get hurt in
Popovich
the
has called
first.
timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Oh, that's trouble. Come on, we got to readjust, brother. Gotta readjust, man.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Pass to Roy. Oh, it's stolen by
Lord,
Jordan.
off the field.
The floater.
Ain't going for that.
And
Good
that one
block.
goes out of bounds.
Good block,
Last touch by
Rizachet.
Rizachet.
Rizachet. However you say that shit. I nigga 6'10" at the 2. Let's go.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And here's Jordan.
Got Scotty on
He
lock.
takes it in.
Good stop.
Can't get it to fall. Jordan's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor.
And one.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, Rizachet is already advanced with the ball in his hand. He knows how to pick up that whistle.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And so he makes both from the line.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Malone. Back to Jordan. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's McDaniel.
That one. Oh,
excellent D there from O'Neal.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Count the basket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Paul. Picked by Vucevic. Three-pointer. And that one's good. Paul.
And if he gets a good look, Paul's going to make you pay from distance.
Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Jordan. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got his first points in this one.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
On the take.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Stockton, the pass to Pippen. O'Neal with it.
I like this matchup.
The shot misses. Nice D from Vucevic. Philadelphia leading by 4. Pass to Rizachet. Paul with it. Now here's Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked.
Oh, Lord. He violated me. I didn't even get the pump fake. That was crazy.
Here's Pippen.
Let's get out of here.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Paul. Here's Rizachet. And he drives in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he makes the first. And so he hits both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Here's Stockton. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Philadelphia on top, leading by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And it's Paul with the ball for Philadelphia. 4-point game, and it's time for an injury report.
Well, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Philadelphia. The knee did bend backwards, and he confirmed it was hyperextended. Doesn't appear to be any significant ligament damage at this time. All that said, he's already back in the game. Some serious toughness on display tonight.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got Trace Jackson-Davis. Rizachet out there with Chris Paul. And it's Roy in at the 2 spot. Jackson-Davis misses. And it's Trace Jackson-Davis with a foul. That's his first foul. Here's Pippen. Pass to Jordan. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. Robinson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. So it's the home team now, trailing by 2. Here's Jordan. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And it's DeRozan missing.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Jordan, the pass to Stockton. Here's Duncan. Pass to Olajuwon. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Stockton. For the lead. Rebound by Philadelphia. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. DeRozan finds Curry. Back to DeRozan. Here's Wade. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Goes up on the wing. And he gets it to go off the front iron. And Philadelphia leads by 4.
And as we saw there, Dwayne Wade is really one of the most dangerous guys in the league in pick and roll action.
Pippen, the pass to Olajuwon. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He hits the 2nd from the line. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So it's Philadelphia now. They lead by 1. And here's Curry for 3. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Olajuwon. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
When you have a big guy like Tim Duncan swinging the ball around like he is there, it really keeps the defense on its toes.
Jackson Davis' screen. Here's Curry. Here's the break. Here's Drexler. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You gotta love how he stuck with the play. Nice work.
To the paint. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Wade. Screen by Robinson. 5 to shoot. Back to Jackson Davis. From the wing. The fader. No good off the back of the rim.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Here's Duncan. The putback. Rebound by Philadelphia. Deflects the pass. Pass to DeRozan. 52 seconds left in the 3rd. Good on the shot. DeRozan's got 6.
And DeRozan is fearless, not afraid of getting inside and going up to score.
Here's Duncan, covered by Jackson Davis. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Puts up a 3. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Philadelphia trails by 3.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Pass to Stockton. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The 2000s team up 3. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And it's Iverson in at the point. Here's Pippen. Back to Jordan. Pass to Malone. Here's Iverson. Robinson with the block. Here's Curry. And here's DeRozan. DeRozan a screen. Iverson passes to Malone. Finished off the break.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Jackson Davis down low. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Pass to Iverson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The first free throw is good. Some changes for Philadelphia. And that's good as he hits both shots. About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Brand. Takes it inside. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Pass to Malone. Now Jordan. Here's Pippen. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle, and Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Duncan. Tries it from 16, and they get it back. Here's O'Neal. Another shot. Nifty move. It's hauled in by Brand. Philadelphia trails by 8. Paul for 3. The shot comes out. You wonder if they could push this lead to double digits.
Ooh, with the way they're playing, there's no reason to think they can't.
The savvy little up fake there, fooling the D.
Well, in that area of the floor, that's where Tim Duncan really shines. He knows how to take care of business from there.
Roy's shot is good.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Iverson. He's guarded by Paul. O'Neal. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Coming into the league, a lot of people see Zachary Risachet as a 3-and-D guy. The question becomes, what more can he bring to the table as he matures as a player?
No good on the second free throw. There's the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Nowitzki. Lays it up and banks it in.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Jordan, the pass to Duncan. Here's Stockton. Lets it fly from 18. The rebound by Nowitzki. Here's Roy. The shot that time not on target. There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Duncan. Tipped. Here's Risachet. Offline with a 3. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
And we're going to have a jump ball. Duncan, pass to Stockton. Here's Pippen. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Good on the first. And that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 9-point game here. Here's Roy, covered by Jordan. Out to the wing. The three from Rizashé. Here's Roy. Blocked! 1:02 left to play in the fourth quarter. Shot's good by Olajuwon.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to Duncan. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Jordan. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Not going to go that time. Here's McDaniel. Out to the right wing. The three from Rizashé. Can't hit from in close. And so they get the victory here at home. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. So with Drexler sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Olajuwon. Pippen is out there with Duncan. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Stockton in at the point. And for Philadelphia, Robinson is out there with Brand. Then it's Butler. Then it's Roy. And it's Wade in at the point.
Here we go.
And here's Stockton. Outside, Jordan. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
The kick outside to Butler. Brand sets a screen for Butler. Pass to Brand. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Brand.
And Brand, one of those guys that's a nightly double-double threat. Actually a 20-10 guy, an effective scorer, who rebounds at a high rate too. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Now here's Pippen. Olajuwon deciding where to go with it. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And stolen by Jordan. One-on-one here. Here's Duncan. Off target at the rim. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Out to Wade. Shoots over Stockton. The shot by Wade, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Duncan banked in off the glass.
Look at how comfortable Duncan is inside the paint. He knows those close range angles like no other. He's special in that regard.
Roy can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Pippen. Here's Olajuwon. Duncan trying to break loose. And the basket by Olajuwon.
Look, when Olajuwon has the ball inside, there's not a lot you can do. He is extremely gifted in close.
Olajuwon with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Jordan's got it. That one goes. Count it.
You know, guys, when you push it hard like that on the break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you.
Outside Butler. Pass to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
And the Admiral, David Robinson, a big-time threat to dunk it down. Can't give this 7'1" center any room down low.
Timeout, timeout. Start.
Drexler, he's checked in for Pippen. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Duncan finds Stockton. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. Drexler right side. Five on the clock. And his first shot of the game, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And a wide open look for Jordan. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Jordan's got 5 now.
Jordan really confident rising up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he sinks these outside jumpers.
Shaq is checked in for Olajuwon. .152 left to play in the first quarter. Clyde Drexler on the wing, defended by Butler. Drexler against Butler. Drexler, no good. Philadelphia trails by 5. Butler goes in.
Whoa! Well, I like seeing Butler show off his mad hops. This guy's got big-time bounce and knows how to slam it down with authority.
Now, here's Jordan. 5 points in the game. That one's not going to go. Roy with some nice D. Here's Brand. The kick outside to Butler. Hangs in the air. Can't capitalize inside. Here's Duncan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Brand.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan, just too much for the D to handle.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Duncan.
Tim Duncan, just an absolute beast at the 4. He lets his play do all of his talking.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Pass to Vucevic, and stolen by Iverson. Here's Olajuwon. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Olajuwon's got his second basket of the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Jackson Davis. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Here's Iverson. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. 16 seconds left in the first. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
So it's the visitors now. 4-point game. And it's Olajuwon missing. Here's Jackson Davis. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The 2000s team up by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Austin Reeves. There's Jackson Davis out there with Vucevic. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's James in at the small forward. Philadelphia trails by 4. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. James looking around. Here's Drexler. Rebounded by Vucevic. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Reeves. Pass to Vucevic. Launches it. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
Scottie Pippen's checked in for James. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Hey, best of luck trying to slow Akeem down. Going up for a full-strength power jam.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Some changes for Philadelphia. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Vucevic. McDaniel comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's DeRozan in for LeBron. Here's McDaniel to the paint. Here's Nowitzki. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The 7-footer Nowitzki using that size inside and drawing the contact.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Some changes for Philadelphia. Butler comes in for Austin Reeves. And it's Wade in for Chris Paul.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now here's Iverson. Hasn't made one yet. And it's sent back by Nowitzki.
And, you know, Nowitzki is capable of 86 in these shots now. That means rejection, using his height and wingspan to deny.
Here's Iverson. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D from Wade. Philadelphia trails by 4. And DeRozan kicks to Butler. Poked loose. Jordan dishes to Iverson. Jordan down low. DeRozan defending. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Iverson.
Once Jordan gets inside with the rock, it's practically all over. He's that consistent at close range.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
John Stockton, he's checked in for Allen Iverson. Here is Stockton. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Malone. Pippen for 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. Here's Butler. Oh, tough play by Butler.
The well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Here's Jordan. Oh, what a play!
Woo! Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
Out to DeRozan. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's McDaniel. And the layup is good. McDaniel's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A stat sheet stuffer of a player. DeRozan has really improved as a passer.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Shaq's checked in for Olajuwon. Off the inbound. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Stolen by Stockton. And they're running. Wade with the block.
I tell you what, Wade's one of the best in the history of the game as a shot blocker from the 2-guard position, using his athleticism to leap up and turn shots away.
And how about Nowitzki getting up on that one, reminding us he can be a threat on the alley-oop.
Wade against Stockton. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Missed inside. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
Malone with the block.
Good to see Malone working hard on the defensive end. His team appreciates that type of effort.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Good on the triple.
Dirk Nowitzki, he can dish the rock, too.
McDaniel's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Stockton. And no good. Good D by Wade. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. McDaniel, the pass to Nowitzki. Shaq with some nice D.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Outside Pippen. Back to O'Neal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. O'Neal hits them both. James looking it over. Stolen by Duncan. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The 2000s team leading by a point. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So with James on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got John Stockton. Olajuwon is out there with Duncan. Then there's Pippen. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position.
Nice drive by Pippen there. Terrific at just finding his way to the rim.
Duncan grabs the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Philadelphia trails by 3. Paul kicks to Brand. Down low. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Pass to Duncan. Shoots from the high post. That's in. Coming off the assist from Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 3 assists now in this one. And Roy, here we go.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Stockton dishes to Pippen. Olajuwon inside. Jackson Davis defending. Olajuwon no luck. Pass to Jackson Davis. Stolen by Stockton. To the inside. Paul with the steal. To the wing right side. For 3, Roy. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Roy's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
One of Roy's specialties is the catch and shoot. Outstanding in that regard.
Now Jordan. And it's Pippen in the corner. Back to Jordan. Driving inside. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Paul outside. Brand inside. Pippen on him. And it's Brand that time on the assist by Paul.
And fantastic work from Brand. You see how polished and comfortable he is inside.
Pass to James. Stolen by Pippen. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. They can't stop the run with that one. Philadelphia with the ball. The lead is 2. And stolen by Jordan. Goes up. And Jordan throws it down.
You know, Jordan doesn't need any help there. I mean, his athleticism is really on another level.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Clyde Drexler's checked in for Pippen. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Jackson Davis, no good that time.
I like that creativity, double clutching and catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that. I can go for that.
Grant kicks to Roy. Over Duncan. Another miss by Philadelphia. Roy's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Duncan in the corner. Lob pass to Duncan. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Nice finish that time by Duncan, rising up to polish off that lob pass.
Stockton outside. Duncan outside. Back to Stockton. Olajuwon with a screen on Roy. Drexler drives in. Here's Olajuwon. Just 3 to shoot. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got his 4th. What a thing of beauty from James.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
1:09 left in the third. Stockton the pass to Duncan. Jordan right side. Stolen by Brand. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Stockton against LeBron. Olajuwon's shot is good. That's now 8 points for Hakeem Olajuwon. Here's James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
You know, the power and intensity on display there from James, guys. I mean, giving the defense no other choice but to foul.
Robinson's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Both free throws good from James. Here's Iverson. Still without a basket. Pass to Drexler. Iverson left side over Paul. The rebound by James. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Now Robinson. He's covered by Malone. Here's Drexler. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
You can just see how comfortable Drexler is in the mid-range area. He's got a really good touch for these shots.
Now here's James. Here's Olajuwon. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The 2000s team, they lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got James, Roy out there with Paul, then it's Robinson, and it's Brand in at the small forward position. Here's Iverson, and a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And the mid-range game of Iverson is quite steady. Has a rapid-fire release, and even at his size, it's hard to get to his shot.
Knocks it loose, and stolen by James. LeBron James on the wing. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And it's 6 points for LeBron.
Off the catch, LeBron not lacking confidence or hesitating.
Malone outside. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. It's Pippen on the wing. Covered by Brand. And the jam by Karl Malone.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. McDaniels checked in for LeBron. Jimmy Butler comes in for Elton Brand. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Brandon Roy. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Chris Paul. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
DeRozan sizing up the situation and making the right read. That's basketball savvy. We call that hoops sense.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Stockton dishes to Olajuwon. Stockton kicks to Pippen. Duncan with a screen on Butler. Clock at 6. Here's Pippen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Pippen doing what he can to draw the contact while in the act of shooting. That's just a good veteran move there.
He doesn't get the second one.
And at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2 and a 3-point advantage.
And it's Butler missing. Butler's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Back to Pippen. Pass to Olajuwon. Over Robinson. Olajuwon, no good. Philadelphia with the ball. Trailing by 2. Here's Butler. Butler making it happen inside.
And Butler relishes this. I mean, he feels really comfortable going right at the defense at crucial points in the game.
Jordan sets the pick for Stockton. Olajuwon against Robinson. And it's Olajuwon missing. Olajuwon's gone 4 of 11 tonight. Here's McDaniel. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
It's tipped. And that's on a bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Vucevic, he's checked in for Robinson. Nowitzki comes in for McDaniel. And it's Roy in for Butler. To the middle. Here's Stockton. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 4 assists in the game. Nowitzki. Tries again. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Olajuwon's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Good on the shot.
Well, we know Tim Duncan is a big-time player, and he knows exactly how to come through in the clutch.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. .112 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Roy against Pippen. Roy dishes to DeRozan. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Yeah, you got to love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Roy gets the bucket.
Oh, a great score. Roy just waiting for his moment.
Stockton passes to Jordan. Here's Pippen. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Wade outside. Lloyd trying to get open. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
No doubt about it. Wade has found the touch right now.
Now Stockton. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Olajuwon. And they recover it. Pippen kicks to Olajuwon. Stockton outside. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 4. What do you think coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Roy from outside, no good. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams